Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Alright, Kol Halo, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Shalom to the house of David, to the 144,000, to the men, women, and children who are going to be saved in these last days that make up the 1/3 of Israel. Alright, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Okay, Shalom to the brothers pushing this truth in all four corners of the earth, in truth and in sincerity, in the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Alright, so just wanted to bring out a quick sit down. You know, basically the prophecies, man, they're just being brought out. Okay, they're manifesting right in front of our eyes, man. Everything we've been saying, everything the scriptures have been saying for all these years, okay, they're all manifesting right now. Okay, so here we have a brother gave me this link, showed me this link real quick, and we have, oh wow, computer decides to freeze on me, saying it's working now. But basically, pestilence, man. All right, right now it says in Germany, it says measles outbreak. German kindergartens ordered to report parents who refuse vaccination advice. Okay, so they're telling the children in the schools, yo, listen, you have to you know what I'm saying, you have to report your family, your parents, if they refuse to give you the vaccines that we're telling you to put in your bodies. Okay, and you know what that's gonna do, right? Okay, now it wants to work. Shalaki. So let's just read this. Let's get a scripture up first. There's a book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 7. It says, "For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places." Okay, so if you've been paying attention to what's been going on for the past few months, past year even, okay, you will know that we've been hearing wars and rumors of wars, you know, and it's been escalating a lot, you know, the past few months. Okay, with North Korea, okay, with China, with Russia, with Iran. All right, you know, so we've been hearing this for quite some time now. All right, with the U.S. going against all these other nations, all these other countries and stuff. All right, all these kingdoms. Okay, so for nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom. So that's what we're hearing right now. Okay, we have a whole bunch of Edomite cops, you know, mowing down a whole bunch of Jakes, man. That's happening right now. Okay, we have if you look at Venezuela right now, that's a prime example of you know, of just the chaos that's happening now, of you know, just straight chaos, man. All right, it says, and there shall be famines. There's famine going on in Venezuela right now. Okay, now when the scriptures are saying these things, now it doesn't necessarily mean, oh, if it doesn't happen in Babylon, that means it doesn't happen. No, again, it's happening to what? It's always going to happen to the Israelites, Jake. So wherever Jake is gonna experience these prophecies. Okay, but like I said, the main event is gonna hit Babylon, because Babylon is a whore. Okay, so everything that happens everywhere else, what is getting prepared to come over here. Okay, think about it. She's a whore. She's the great whore. There's a reason for that. There's a reason why the scriptures call her the great whore. Why? Because she sleeps with all these other nations, and she takes on all their other philosophies. Okay, but let's not get off topic. We're gonna get into that soon. It says what? And pestilences. Okay, so this right here, pestilence, diseases. Okay, diseases, pestilence. All right. Here it says German kindergartens must notify health authorities about parents who fail to prove they have been counseled on child vaccination. Okay, so basically the government is taking away the parents' authority. Okay, and they're handing it to the hands of the children. That if your parents don't give you what we tell you is good for you, then that means that they're bad, and we got to take care of them. Okay, report them, snitch. All right, snitch on them, which is gonna come back in Luke the 21st chapter, the 16th verse. All right, it says the health ministry says ahead of a law set to be passed next week. The move comes amid a measles outbreak in Europe. Okay? Parents not complying will face fines of up to 2,500 euros or pounds. Okay? I think that's euros, yeah. US dollars, $2,800. So think about that. If you don't give your kids, if you don't comply with the vaccination program they giving over there, you're going to be fined $2,800. Okay? Alright, it says the authorities can already fine parents who allow children to skip vaccination, which is mandatory for attending kindergartners or for attending kindergartens. However, it was previously up to nurseries to decide whether to report such parents. Okay, so right here, see, that's the thing, man. Esau is such a devil, bro. This makes no sense because look, if the whole excuse they're gonna tell you is, oh, you don't vaccinate your kids, you're gonna put my children at risk. If your child is already vaccinated, think about it. If your child is already vaccinated, okay, and the vaccines are supposedly supposed to fight off any type of disease or whatever, right? Any outbreak, then your child should be safe. If my child has whatever outbreak it might be, your child is vaccinated, so they're good then, right? So how come if you're vaccinated and I'm not, I'm putting you at risk? You see what I'm saying? I should be putting myself at risk. It's my choice. But nah, Esau doesn't want that. You see, Esau thinks he can outsmart you. You see, but he doesn't realize that he's just fucking shit up on his own. It says it was previously up to nurseries to decide whether to report such parents. Okay. I don't know what this guy. The German parliament is expected to adopt the bill on June 1st, which is like in a few days. As of April 16, Germany has reported a total of 506 measles cases since the beginning of the year. According to the latest figures by the European Center of Disease Prevention and Control, ECDC, okay, this is compared to just 33 cases within the same period last year, with 326 cases for the whole of 2016. This week, a 37-year-old mother of 3 died of measles in North Rhine-Westphalia. Okay. Against the backdrop of the measles epidemic, Italian government last week obliged parents to immunize their children to be eligible to attend state-run schools. Oh man. Children aged up to 6 will now receive 12 compulsory vaccinations against infectious diseases, including measles and meningitis. 12. It says children aged up to 6. Up to 6. So anyone younger than that, all the way up to 6 years old, okay, will now receive 12 compulsory. That means it's mandatory. It's a must. Okay, that word right there, compulsory, it's a must. Okay? Yo, Esau, you're the devil, man. Alright? You're gonna pay. 12 compulsory vaccinations. Let me tell you something. Kids at this age, they shouldn't even be in school, man. They should be at home playing with their toys, playing outside, experiencing life and nature. That's what children should be around, man. Not fucking school talking about they need 12 compulsory vaccinations, man. At that age, man, I was not trying to be in school, man. I remember being in school, I was crying, I was pissed off. I never liked school. Till today, I've never liked school. Alright? My spirit has never ever liked school, man. I hate school. With a passion. I fucking hate that place, man. Look at this shit. Children aged up to 6. This is sad. Okay? They can't do shit for themselves. And the parents, if you try to step in, nah, we're gonna fine you 2,000, 2,800. What? Look at this. Let's read the Italian shit. It says, Italian government makes vaccinations mandatory for school children amid measles outbreak. So we have Germany, we have Italy. Okay? Alright, parents in Italy will now have to mandatory once again, ensure that their children are vaccinated up to the age of 6 against a number of infectious diseases or face a ban from school. Listen, man. As the government approves a law following a drop-off in inoculations and a measles outbreak, the Italian cabinet has made it compulsory or mandatory for parents to immunize children to be eligible to attend preschool nurseries with the number of required vaccinations rising from 4 to 12. So they just added 8 just like that, 4 to 12, because they're like, yo, listen, man, we gotta find a way to decrease this population. Let's start with the kids, because these kids are a lot, and they don't know anything. They don't know any better, and so we can get them. And if we get them, and the parents want to step in, we can find them. Parents don't got $2,000 just sitting there waiting. They're gonna take that shit. And this is the same tactic they're gonna use when the chip comes out, man. This is the same tactic, okay, that they're gonna use. All right. If you don't get the chip, you can't do anything. You can't go to school. You can't go to work. You can't take the train. All right. You can't fly. All right. They're gonna make it in such a way that the lines, if you don't have the chip, the lines that you're gonna be on every fucking day for transportation alone, you're gonna suffer. You're going to suffer. You're gonna make them. You're gonna say, yo, you know, fuck this shit. Just give me the chip. I'll take it. You see, that's what Esau does. He's going to force you. Okay, so the scriptures say it. He's going to cause you to get that chip. All right, but only the elect are not going to take that chip. All right, parents flouting the rule will face hefty fines. Yeah, if you say nah, it's a rule now. You see that? It's a rule. He says a rule. Esau's a devil. Okay, to be up to 30 times the current ones of some 150 to 250 euros. According to local media citing Prime Minister Paolo Gentiloni. All right. Without vaccinations, there can be no entry into schools from ages 0 to 6, Gentiloni said, as cited by Italy's ANSA news agency. In addition to 4 already mandatory / compulsory vaccinations for polio, diphtheria, hepatitis B, and whooping cough, the new law now also covers vaccination against measles and meningitis, diseases that have recently seen a dramatic spike in Italy, promoting the U.S. to issue travel warning to Italy. Okay, yeah, a spike, because what Esau is like, you know what, let's just bring this shit out some more, because they have it in the CDC. The CDC has, they have samples for all these diseases anyway. Okay, you see, we're not ignorant of Satan's devices. We know what's going on, so we don't get surprised. Okay, it says the law was proposed by the country's health minister, Beatrice Lorenzen, who has long been campaigning for mandatory vaccination amid the growing popularity of the science skeptic movement against it. All right, because people are waking up to the truth. All right, people are waking up. Like, listen, man, I know these shits cause all these kinds of diseases, man. Alzheimer's disease. What's that other one that kids be getting? I forgot. You know, when I remember, I just bring it out. Okay. It says Lorenzen previously urged the parents not to be afraid, sharing a photo of her 3-month-old twins getting vaccinated. 3 months. 3 months, bro. 3 fucking months, man. And they're getting vaccinated? Yo, man. This shit just vexes you, yo. This shit is crazy. It says the lack of appropriate measures over the years and the spread of anti-scientific theories, especially in recent months, has brought about a reduction of protection. Okay, as of May 2,395 cases of measles have been reported, with 89% of those affected being unvaccinated. 89%. You see, that's what they use, though. They use statistics like this. They say, wow, that's a huge sum of people. Oh my God, yo, we need to vaccinate a lot more people. Start with the kids. Start with the kids. And if any child, if any parent says, oh no, my child is not getting this shit, guess what's gonna happen? Guess what's gonna happen? It says the children are gonna snitch on you. Okay, your kids are gonna snitch on you and say, oh, my mom or my father said this. He said no vaccination, and they're gonna come get you, man. All right. This is Luke chapter 21 verse 16. It says, and ye shall be betrayed both by parents and brethren and kinsfolk and friends, and some of you shall they cause to be put to death. Okay, that's mainly gonna be with the chip, man. If you say you're not gonna take the chip, some people, you know our people, man. Our people are gone. They're gonna be like, listen, if you don't take that chip, I'm snitching. Okay, that's gonna be part of the challenges that you're gonna have to face. People in your house are gonna come against you. Like, oh, you didn't get that chip? Oh, I'm gonna have to report you now. Shit. You know, oh, my neighbor right here, he didn't get the chip. We gotta tell on him. You have the chip, sir? Nah, I don't got the chip. Fuck the chip. Oh, I gotta call on you. I gotta tell on you. That's what's gonna be happening, man. All right. But you know, through the Spirit, we're gonna bring that out. It says, the figures stand in stark contrast to the numbers from 2015 and 2016, with some 250 and 840 cases respectively. With the health minister calling it an emergency generated by fake news. Here we go again with this shit. Fake news, which is really the real news. All right. The blame for the epidemic has been placed on the growing anti-vaccination movement, believed to be fueled by an anti-establishment five-star movement. The party leader, Beppe Grillo, had previously come under fire for his controversial statements about the possible side effects from vaccines. Yeah, because the side effects are worse than what the shit is actually trying to treat all the time. You see, Esau's logic just makes no sense. I'm gonna give you a vaccine or medication, right? That's supposed to cure whatever sickness that you came in with, whatever ailment that you came in with, but the side effect of the treatment that I'm giving you is worse than the ailment that you're trying to treat or that you're trying to cure. That makes no fucking sense. But that's how Esau thinks, though. That's how Esau is. All why? Because if I treat you with, if I cure you, you ain't coming back no more. So let me give you something that's gonna make it worse, so you can keep coming back. I can keep feeding you more. You eventually you're gonna die, but before you die, you're gonna give me all your money. You see, that's the mindset Esau has. In the kingdom, you gonna reap everything you've sown anyway. While acknowledging that vaccination had contributed to the victory over some of the world's most serious and dangerous diseases, Grillo said that they still bring a risk associated with side effects and are aiding pharmaceutical companies across the world, which is true. 5-star riding a wave, blah 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 blah. Okay, so basically that's all these devils are trying to push out, man. More vaccines. So that's why we gotta watch ourselves, man. We gotta take care of our bodies and ourselves, because hey, man, soon it's gonna be mandatory. Well, it is mandatory right now. Okay, where if you don't get it, guess what? You're gonna charge mad money. This shit right here. If you don't comply, you're going to be fined. All right, that's the same shit. These are all test runs. They're using the vaccines. They still gonna get you, but they're using the vaccines, and as soon it's gonna be what? The chip. All right. So you know, I just wanted to bring this out. You know, through the Spirit. I hope this was edifying to the elect. All right, and I hope more people wake up to this truth, man. Because at this point, if you don't know that we're at the end with all these things that are happening, all right, we've been telling you for years. All right. And lately we've been pushing this truth out, man. Everybody knows that Esau's the devil. Esau knows he's the devil. All right? And you stupid motherfucker, you still don't want to wake up, man. That's on you. That's on you. All right? So at this point, listen, man, we're at the end of this thing. If you're not trying to wake up, yay, that's on you. All right? Your blood is off our hands. All right? And yo, hopefully we're the men of the Lord. Hopefully we're the elect. Hey, we pray that, yo, the things that are about to happen, all right? We just hope and pray that the Lord has our backs, man, because, yo, it's going to be some hellish times, man. All right? If you look at what's going on in Venezuela right now, and, you know, and these are all things that are just going to be happening soon over here. All right? And it's going to be magnified times 100. So people are going to be losing their shit. All right? So, you know what I'm saying? If people don't want to wake up to this thing, what's going on right now, you don't want to wake up to the truth that the government and these elites, these devils are your enemy, and you want to keep embracing them and enjoying whatever they push for you, go ahead. Go ahead, take the fines, take the chips, do all you got to do, man, and enjoy this kingdom right here. It's going down, and you're going to go down with it if you don't repent. If you're an Israelite and you don't repent, you're going down with this shit, man. This daughter of Babylon here is going down. All right? But before then, it's going to be some hellish times, man. And we hope that Yahweh Shem Yahshua holds us through this. All right, with that, I'm saying shalom.